Hello students, this is your Prasanna ma'am. Today I am here to deal with the match the following questions from the chapter Cell the Unit of Life. So, the first question is, in column 1 we have set of organelles, in column 2 their activity is given. Lysosomes are what? These are the vesicles which are released from the Golgi bodies. These vesicles are rich in hydrolytic enzymes like hydrolases, proteases, carbohydrases and lipases. Whenever the cell is in starvation condition, these hydrolytic enzymes are released into the cells, wherein these enzymes digest the biomolecules present in the cell and generate the nutrients required for the metabolic activities conducted by the cells. So, lysozymes are conducting what activity here? Hydrolytic activity. Option A is 2. Next, B, ribosomes. These are non-membrane bound organelles involved in what? Protein synthesis. Option 1. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. These are involved in lipid synthesis and steroid synthesis, which is also called as steroidogenesis. Option 3. Next, centriole. This is involved in the formation of spindle apparatus or spindle fiber formation, which is helpful during cell division. Option 6. Chromosomes. The DNA is packed or condensed in the form of chromosomes, which is the repository of genetic information. So, E is option 5. So, here if you see the options A2, B1, C3, D6 and E5. Okay. Next question is 2, wherein column 1 the scientist names are given and in column 2 their discoveries are provided. Leeuwenhoek is the first scientist who discovered or saw the living cell. Okay. So, Leeuwenhoek option 1. Okay, Leeuwenhoek option 1. Robert Brown is the person who discovered nucleus. So, B is option 3. Schleiden is the one who said all plants are composed of different kinds of cells in cell theory. So, C is option 4. And Schwann is British zoologist. Though he is a zoologist, he said that the boundary of an animal cell is plasma membrane and cell wall is present over the plasma membrane in a plant cell. So, this is option 2, wherein he said the presence of cell wall is unique to plant cell. Option 2. So, if you see A1, B3, C4, D2, option 1 is your correct answer. Next question. Here again organelles are given and their activity is provided. So, rough endoplasmic reticulum, as ribosomes are present over the endoplasmic reticulum, what is the activity conducted? Of course, protein synthesis and secretion, that is option 3. Okay. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, of course, lipid synthesis. Golgi complex moves the material out of the cells. It packs the naive proteins and lipids released from RER and FR, and this releases the material in the form of vesicles and sends it to the intracellular targets and removes it out of the cell. As so, this Golgi complex option will be 4. Lysosomes, intracellular and extracellular digestion, option 1. So, what is the correct answer? A3, B2, C4 and D1. Now, next question. Yeah, column 1 the cell organelle is given, column 2 their shape is being asked. What is cristae? Cristae are the infoldings of inner mitochondrial membrane. So, this is option 3. This is what ma? Cristae option 3. Next, thylakoids. These are flattened membranous sac-like structures which are present in the stroma of the plastids. Stroma of the sac-like structures is called as what beta? Grana. So, B is what? 4. C, centromere. Centromere is what? Primary constriction of the chromosome which holds the 2 arms of the chromatids. Which holds what? 2 arms of the chromatids. So, C is what? 1. Cisternae, what are these? These are disc shaped sacs in the Golgi apparatus. So, D is what? 2. If you carefully look into the options, A3, B4, C1 and D2. Option 3 is correct. Next question. Column 1, transport method is given, and in column 2 they are asking whether it is dependent on ATP or independent of ATP. If you look into the plasma membrane, it allows or it conducts 2 types of transport. One is called as passive transport and the other is called as active transport. Okay. Passive transport includes simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion and osmosis. Simple diffusion is transport of material or diffusion of the particles from high concentration to low concentration. Facilitated diffusion, where the molecules moving from high concentration to low concentration are facilitated by either carrier proteins or channel proteins. Osmosis is transport of materials across the selectively permeable membrane or semi-permeable membrane. Wherein active transport, we have primary active transport, secondary active transport, that and all are not required. Just remember that active transport requires ATP. This is ATP dependent. Now look into the options carefully. Osmosis, it doesn't require any energy. So A is option 1. Active transport, ATP energy is required. Option 2. Passive transport also without any requirement of energy. Option 1. So here what beta? A1, B2 and C again 1. A1, B2, C1. So option 4 is your correct answer. Let us look into the next question. Yes, here again the organelle is given, their activity is provided. You need to tell me the correct answer now. Lysozymes, hydrolytic activity, option 1. Ribosomes, protein synthesis, option 3. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, steroid synthesis, option 4. Centriole includes formation of spindle fibers or apparatus, option 2. If you see A1, B3, C4 and D2, option 2 is the correct answer. Next question. Yes, different types of cells are given and their size is given in the column 2. Typical bacteria, it is of 1 to 2 micrometers. So this is option B. This is B. Viruses, it is of 0.02 to 0.2 micrometers. This is option D. PPLO 0.1 micrometers, smallest cell. C. Eukaryotic cell 10 to 20 micrometers, option A. So yes, BDCA. BDCA, option 1 is your correct answer. Next question. Yes, the eighth question, where cells are given in column 1, shape is given in column 2. RBC. RBC are what? Round and biconcave. RBC is what beta? 4. Round and biconcave. WBC, amoeboid, option 3. Columnar epithelial cells, long and narrow, option 2. Nerve cell, which is the longest cell, branched and long, option 1. So, what is the correct option? You tell me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Now, the next question. Yes. Organelles are given. Their activity is provided in column 2. Endoplasmic reticulum, here SER or RER he didn't mention. So, we need to choose synthesis of lipids, as ribosomes will synthesize the proteins only. So, this will be option 3, this will be option 4. Mitochondria takes part in what beta? Cellular respiration, and this is called as what? Powerhouse of the cell, as it is synthesizing the cellular energy, that is ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Contractile vacuole takes part in osmoregulation and excretion. This is option 2. So, A3, B4, C1 and D2, option 1 is the correct answer. Next, organelle is given, activity is provided. Now, you have to tell me the correct answer. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, of course, lipid synthesis, right? So, this is option 2. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, protein synthesis, option 1. Golgi complex, glycosylation, which means addition of glucose or sugar molecules to proteins and lipids, forming glycoproteins and glycolipids. So, Golgi complex is related with what function ma? Glycosylation. 3. Next, centriole, spindle formation, we already know that. So, what is the correct answer? 2, 1, 3, 4. Option 1. Now, next question. Yes, column 1, organelle is given, column 2, again function is being provided. Golgi apparatus, formation of glycoproteins and glycolipids, option 3. Lysosomes, digesting biomolecules by hydrolytic enzymes, option 4. Vacuoles, trap the waste, sap and excretory products from the cytoplasm to vacuole through tonoplast. Through what ma? Through tonoplast. By active transport. It is because this is against the concentration gradient. Okay, done. So, C is option 2. Ribosomes, synthesis of proteins, option 1. You tell me what is the correct answer? 3, 4, 2, 1, option 1 is correct. Next question. Yes, here you look into the column 1, cristae. What are cristae beta? Cristae are infoldings of mitochondria, of inner membrane of mitochondria. So, this is option 2. Cisternae, these are disc shaped sacs in Golgi apparatus. So, this is what? Option 3. Thylakoids, flat membranous sacs in stroma. This is what beta? Option 1. 2, 3, 1. Option 2 is correct. Next question. Yes, column 1, the organelle is given. Column 2, how many membrane bound he is asking. Mitochondria is of course double membrane bound organelle, right? So, this is 3. Lysosomes, single membrane bound organelle. Ribosomes, non-membrane bound organelle. So, this is option 1. Nucleus again double membrane and nuclear envelope is having pores. So, option 4, double membrane bound with pores. 3, 2, 1 and 4. Option 3 is the correct answer. Next, last question of this session. Different shapes of the chromosomes are given. Different shapes of the chromosomes are given and its shape is asked in the column 2. Okay. metacentric where the centromere is in the middle forming two equal arms of the chromosome. Centromere or the primary constriction is at the center forming two equal arms of the chromosome. A is 3. Okay, A is what? 3. Acrocentric. Centromere is situated close to one end forming one extremely shorter arm and one extremely longer arm. So, this is what ma? Option 1, wherein one extremely short and one extreme long arm is formed. Submetacentric chromosome, wherein centromere is slightly away from the middle forming one shorter arm and one longer arm. Centromere is forming one shorter and one longer arm. This is option 4. Telocentric, where centromere is situated at the terminal end. Option 2, like this. Okay. So, what is the correct answer? You tell me. 3, 1, 4, 2. Yes, option 3 is the correct answer. So, thank you students. Tomorrow we will be meeting with assertion reasoning and statement based questions of the unit cell, the unit of life. Yes. 11 ही दिख रहा है.